You want a real vampire origin that isn't Hollywood? Greece had one long before capes and castles. Her name was Lamia. In the oldest versions, she's not born a monster. She starts as a queen, beautiful, human, and alive. Then Zeus touches her life, and Hera touches her fate. And Hera doesn't punish Lamia with a clean death. She punishes her with something way worse. A loss that never ends. Lamia's children are taken from her. Different versions tell it differently, but the result is the same. Her mind fractures, and the myth turns brutal right here. Because Greek stories don't pretend grief is healing, they show you what grief becomes when it has no home. It actually becomes hunger. Some traditions say Hera cursed her so she couldn't sleep. No closing her eyes, no mercy, just wakefulness with a looping memory that eats you from the inside. And then, in some versions, Zeus gives her a twisted relief, the ability to remove her eyes, to stop seeing for a moment. Imagine that. Your comfort isn't peace, it's darkness. That's not romance, that's horror. And this is where the vampire template gets born. Because Lamia doesn't just become ugly, she becomes predatory. The story turns her into the kind of night thing mothers warn children about. A demon at the edge of the house, a shadow that comes when the lights go out, and a hunger that targets innocence because innocence is what she lost. Later traditions even multiply her into Lamia, a whole category of night-haunting female predators. Not always drinking blood like modern vampires, but draining life, devouring, and taking. Same archetype, beauty that becomes a trap, desire that becomes a weapon, and night that becomes a mouth. Now, here's why fighters should care. Because Lamia is not just a monster story. It's combat psychology story. It's what happens when pain doesn't get integrated. It doesn't disappear, it mutates. It becomes obsession, envy, rage, and a need to feed on something outside you to fill a hole inside you. That's why the most dangerous opponents don't feel like they're fighting you, they feel like they're feeding. And if you don't recognize that energy early, you'll try to reason with it. You'll try to outskill it, but you can't outskill a hunger if you keep giving it your openings. So, here's the spiral combat truth. Don't just study techniques, study motives. Because some people aren't trying to win a match. They're trying to take something from you that they can't generate in themselves. And if you don't see the Lamia in the room, you become the meal. If you like this, join the Fight Intelligence Pass at spiralcombat.com.